Today, we are going to be talking about something that nobody likes to talk about, no woman for that matter. It's that awkward feeling or that awkward tension that you get when you walk by a woman and you get a sense of insecurity, you get a sense of jealousy, or you even feel threatened. This is nothing to be shameful about. Trust me, I was there. I was there for quite some time. I was there. And I was like, how do I get out of this? I don't know how to get out of this. Why am I jealous? Why do I feel this way about my sisters? Why do I feel this way about you? I don't understand it. But this is going to require some healing. So if you are ready to understand, if you're ready to learn, if you're ready to heal, if you're ready to walk the gym and the workplace, wherever you're at in life with confidence and with love, with genuine love for your sister, I got you. This was my remedy. What is up? Thank you for joining me in this conversation today. I hope I can, just give you a lovely message that really inspires you to change your mindset, especially when you're around other women. Okay. So the first thing that I did, you guys, by the way, this drink is really good. It's cranberry juice, fiber, and the green powder that you always see at Target, the common one. You know what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of it. I have to go back and look, but you know what I'm talking about. Super good. Cranberry juice, no sugar. Okay, so stay away from that sugar. First thing that I did, okay, when I say this is a healing process, it really is, because I didn't understand how I viewed women was terrible. Like, I despised women, meaning I despised myself, because I am a lovely creation of a woman, but I hated women. And I looked back at my past, and when I put two and two together, it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. So in my past, I dated a military woman. If you know how that is, you know how that is. So I dated her, and it was a 3-year relationship. So for 3 years, I was competing. 3 years, I was competing with everybody to let them know and let her know, hey, it's me, okay? I'm the one you're with. Don't forget that. And I mean, I easily could have walked away. I say easily, but then it wasn't easy. You know how relationships are, and I didn't walk away. So I stuck with that for 3 years in that competing mindset. And after the relationship ended, I was healed, time, went on, and I was healed from that. But I wasn't healed from the way I looked at other women, whether they knew me or not. I had this sense of jealousy, this sense of competition, and that I needed to be better. I had it. And it's not okay. It's not a good feeling, So the first thing that you need to do is really look at your past and understand the root cause of it. Whether that be a past relationship, whether that be, a friendship, all the friends that you had with women went to shit, that could be a reason. Family members. I mean, it could be a lot of things, but first thing is you want to understand why you have this hate. And that's what it is. It's envious. It's hate. It's hate towards women. Understand where that stems from. Another thing that really plays a part in the envying other women is society. Society plays a huge part on formulating that. I mean, and they make a lot of money, they make a lot of money doing that. So I understand this world kind of thrives on money and not love. And it's so freaking backwards, because I know God did not intended it to be this way, but this is what it is. And so I feel like society, and agree to disagree, but I feel like society really pushes women to hate other women, even think of the common trends. The trend in 2021 or 2020? I don't know, when BBLs came out. And everybody wanted to be BBL. If you didn't have a BBL, it was just like, ew, you don't have money. You don't have anything. You're just flat back there, and you have no boobs. Like, they really wanted to push women against women. And now it's like, okay, now we want fit bodies. We want women that work out. Now the people with BBLs are like, dang, now I got to work out, And then back then we want skinny women only. If you're skinny, then you're beautiful. But if you're anything other than that, you're ugly. We don't want you. You're not accepted here. And man, society really just does a number on women, and they get paid for it. They get paid for it. They get paid for this destruction. So I would suggest taking yourself out of society for a minute, meaning kind of get off of social media, get off the trends just a little bit, and figure out what you actually like, whether it's you actually like to be skinny. You thought you loved to be fit, but you actually kind of like to be skinny. Or I actually kind of want to be a little bit thicker, just do something that works for you, whether it's cutting your hair short, whether it's growing it out, whether it's getting braids. I don't care if you're white. I don't care if you're Indian. I don't care if you're black. Cut your hair, get braids, do what you want. That really speaks a language of you, but make sure you do it in love and in love of yourself. Do it in love of yourself, if that makes sense, So I feel like that's really important because, man, society will twist and turn women's mindsets, and women are so hooked on it. Women are so hooked on it. Okay, but we have to stop that. Man. And, honestly, I feel like women knows it's society that really does play a part in, the journey of women hating women. But sometimes it's not even society. Sometimes it's you. You know that feeling, and I can go back to my actual situations of I've always been into fitness, but back then when I seen a woman put in some work at the gym, she would post her progress and be like, oh, I lost 10 pounds, posting her progress pics. I would get so mad. And I would get mad. I really would. I would get mad and I would get jealous. I'm like, she's getting all these comments. She's getting all these likes. Does she even look that good? I was literally deteriorating her, and she doesn't even know me, but you have to understand it's a reflection thing, that you actually have to understand, right? You have to understand that it is you wanting that to be you. You see the work that she puts in. You see the post that she makes, and you are sitting on the couch, eating some potato chips, knowing that you don't put in work. You don't put in work that you're proud of. That's what it boils down to. You don't put in work that you're proud of. That's why you're upset at her, because she's just putting in the work. She's just elevating. She's elevating through life, putting in the work, putting in the time. And you're not doing anything, but you're just sitting back on the couch judging her. You're judging her and you're not putting in the work. That is what I had to learn. I was like, I'm over here judging her. I'm like, what am I doing? Stomach's all out. I have honey buns over here. I'm watching Family Guy. What a time. Man, have I grown. Now it's like I love women. Now it's just like I want to see women win because I'm putting myself in the position to actually win. I'm putting myself in the position to actually put in the work. And I understand the work that she's putting in. I love your results because that's what I'm doing. I love that. I love cheering you on because I know the work. I understand the work. So make sure, not just to blame society, but sometimes you have to take some blame. Not shame. Don't be shameful of feeling this way, but take blame in how you are feeling towards other women. Sometimes it's not anybody else's fault. Sometimes it's you. You just developed a mindset that is detrimental and that deteriorates other women. You need to fix that. You need to fix that so you can feel free, so you can feel opened and form a connection, okay? It is time to change the mindset from competition to connection. Change your mindset. I'm going to say that one more time. Change your mindset from competition to connection. God intended us to create bonds with other human beings, other like minds and to uplift this world. How are we uplifting this world if we have this poor mindset? If we have the poor mindset of envious and jealousy? Put in the work and understand, okay? Another thing that I did that really helped me become less envious of other women, and actually I say less envious, but it's like I've entered this era that I am not even jealous of other women. You know, it's like all I want to do is uplift them. I may not talk to everybody in the gym. Sometimes I'll, just have my headphones on, and, if you see this video and you see me at the gym, I probably won't speak to everybody and I'll just be in my zone. But just know I'm uplifting you. I see the work. I see the squats that you're doing. When I'm doing my bicep curls in the mirror, I see you doing your squats and I'm rooting you on. I'm like, damn, that's good, girl. Now put on some more weight. Add some more weight to that because I know you can do it. Add some more weight to that squat because I know you can. In my mind, I'm doing that. And sometimes, when I'm not in the zone, I take out my headphones. I go up to the person. But that's what I encourage you to do. That is one thing that I need to do more of as well. Just to create more of a sisterhood environment is to give more compliments. That will take you out of jealousy. I promise you that will. I promise it will. Even if you have to lie to yourself, like that's what I did at the beginning, because I'm like, I know this is what I have to do. At the beginning, I would literally say, okay, Kaylee, just give this girl a compliment on her tights. Just give this girl a compliment on her shoes. Give this girl a compliment. Then it went to give this girl a compliment on her body because her body actually looks good. And my compliments actually became meaningful. And it wasn't just, ooh, girl, you have nice shoes. It went from, ooh, girl, you have nice shoes to, wow, your body looks so good. How long have you been working out? And really wanting, man, I've grown. And it's like really wanting me to understand, like, what did you do? Because you look really good. It went from that jealous state to actually forming that sisterhood that I was always looking for. That's the reason why you have this jealousy mentality, this envy, this threaten. You're threatened. Okay, you're threatened. And all you need to do is give out love. You're threatened and all you need to do is give out love. All you need to do is give out compliments. Okay, and I swear that will change the game. Sometimes you guys think that other women are hating on you too. Sometimes you think they're jealous, but sometimes they are in the same spot, but they're probably not jealous, but they're probably so shy to even come up to you. They're probably shy to even say, wow, she looks good. But think about how that affects other women. Women love compliments from other women. Okay? I don't care if you're straight. I don't care if you're lesbian. I don't care if you're gay. I don't care what you are. Women love compliments from other women. It just makes their day. That's like men. Me and my sister were talking about this the other day. Men love compliments from other men. Do you see how, when you're with your boyfriend next time, give your boyfriend a compliment, okay? And see how he reacts. He might be like, oh, thanks, babe. But when his friend gives him a compliment, man, it's like the smile that he has is crazy. So understand that women love other compliments. Like women love giving women compliments. So when you see a girl that's shy, and I don't care if you have this jealous mindset, this envious mindset still, I don't care. But go up to that girl that seems shy and say, girl, I love your tights. Where'd you get them from? That's it. And that will make her day. Like she'll be like, oh, really? Oh, I got these from Amazon. I didn't know they looked that good. It's just from Amazon. But it all starts with conversation. It all starts with compliments. Give your sisters compliments, okay? We need to form that sisterhood in the gym because it's not there. It's not there. Sometimes we see it on social media, but how we feel on the inside, it's not there. It's good to see it on social media, and it's good to spread that awareness. But now we have to work inside of us and see how do we really feel? Why are we really jealous of this girl's progress? If she put in the time, if she put in the work, if she put in the dedication, why are we still jealous? Why do we feel threatened? It's because I'm not putting in the work. It's because I'm not spreading love. You know, it's because you're not spreading love to this person. You're not spreading love to yourself as well. You know, like I said, I was over here scrolling, sitting with my stomach out, laying on the couch, watching Family Guy, eating some honey buns, powdered donuts for that matter. You guys, I used to love some powdered donuts. The white powdered donuts. Man, I used to love those. But anyways, I had that bad. And it's just because I wasn't putting in the work. That image of myself, when I'm rewinding and I'm looking at that image of myself, that was pure hatred. That was pure hatred. Satan was working his magic. He was like, ooh, Kaylee, you're going to feel so good about yourself after you eat these donuts and you're just relaxing. You have Family Guy on. And then you see this girl, she's not doing nothing. Man, have I grown. Man, have I grown. But honestly, that's what you need to do. Okay? Just get up. Just get up. Go to the gym. Give somebody a compliment. Start spreading love. And not only compliments to other people, but give compliments to you. It is so important to affirm yourself. I don't care what the compliment is to yourself. But it is crazy how we can formulate 10 compliments to other people, 15 compliments to other people. But when it comes to us, we can only think about 2 compliments. I have good hair, and my arms are nice. But when it comes to that other girl, you have about 12 compliments, you know? So start complimenting yourself. Start affirming yourself. You guys, I even written a book. If you guys want to go on Amazon and actually buy the book, you guys, it is Affirmations and Reflection. This is by me and by Dr. Veronica Hill Chimney. You guys, this is nothing but affirmations. Okay, let's flip to one right now. Just real quick before the video ends. Random page. Okay, we're going to read page 62. I am complete and whole. Love is the beautiful addition to my life. How fitting. How fitting is that? I am complete and whole. Love is the beautiful addition to my life. Start spreading love. Start spreading love. Start spreading compliments. I promise you, that envious that you feel, that jealousy that you feel, will slowly deteriorate on its own. It's a slow process, but I promise you, I went from despising, literally hating, and hate is a strong word. Hate is a strong word, but I went from hating women to loving women and loving their progress, not just my own, but their progress as well. I promise you, you can get there. You can get there, but you have to acknowledge it. So the first thing is to go back and understand where it stems from. Understand why you're so jealous. Why are you so jealous? Why are you hating on this woman? She's just doing her thing. Do your thing. Another thing that you need to do is get off of social media. Just for a little bit. You don't have to get off for a year like I did. I got off for a full year. You don't have to do all that. Just get off for 3 days and tune in with yourself. Okay? That is so important. That is so important. You probably don't think it's going to be a big deal, but I promise you, it will be a big deal. It will be a huge deal. So get off of social media and understand that social media has its standards, but we don't have to comply to that. Okay? The next thing that you need to do is compliment your women friends. Your women friends, I don't care what you want to call them, compliment your sisters. That's what I call every woman is my sister. I don't care if you're Asian, I don't care if you're black, I don't care if you're white, I don't care if you're blue, I don't care if you're green, I don't care. But I love you because you are my sister. Okay, and we all go through similar things in the fitness world. In health and wellness, we all go through the same thing. I know I'm not the only one who has gone through this. I know I'm not. So I'm here to help you, and I'm here to love you, and I'm here to love your journey. Give compliments to your sisters. We need to build the sisterhood. Another thing you need to do, affirm yourself. Give compliments, not just to your sisters, but give compliments to you. Give compliments to you. You better give yourself a compliment. You better boost your head up, because baby, if you don't do it, then who will? If you don't do it, then who will? And if you need help with that, like I said, this will help. I formed a recipe just for this problem. Okay, not just for this problem, but this is a major reason. I just hope this video just really helped. And it's a journey, you know. This is a journey. I know fitness is a journey, working out is a journey, but this is a journey within itself. I even have it tattooed on myself. Enjoy the journey. Because life is so freaking unexpected. I didn't expect to be so jealous and so envious of other women, but I knew I had to get myself out of it. And now we're here. And now I'm sharing these tips with you because I'm at a place of completion. Okay, I'm at a place of completion, and I know you can be too. I'll see you guys in my next video. I really hope this helped.